The Weed of the Week brought to you by Show Me Shortline and the Richiger Flexigrain Storage System.
Affordable, flexible storage is here. Richiger R-Series bagger and unloader from Show Me Shortline. Maximize your profits with adaptable storage and management. Reduce storage costs and gain a competitive edge by selling at the right time. Visit us online at showmeshortline.com.
Our Weed of the Week is sweet clover. But wait, don't we want to keep sweet clover around?
Well, it depends. Now, sweet clover does definitely have some feed value, so for some of our viewers, they may be saying, wait a minute, that makes great hay. I love sweet clover. But if you've got it creeping into some other fields, it can be a big yield robber. The reason why, sweet clover is a perennial weed with an extensive root system, including rhizomes.
Yeah, but the good thing about sweet clover, it's going to produce some nitrogen for you there, so shouldn't it be beneficial to your crop?
Well, you know what? If you just have some grassland and you have some sweet clover in the grassland, it could be a good thing for you. And you may see greener grass around the sweet clover areas, as long as that sweet clover doesn't get too thick, because sweet clover is going to produce a little bit of nitrogen in the soil as a legume crop, and that will be beneficial for grass crops.
But the tough thing is, if you've got grass out there, like let's say it's a pasture, you have this grass, and you have sweet clover out there, there's almost nothing you can use to control weeds that won't either kill the sweet clover or kill the grass. So for example, you would have to avoid in your pasture things like Toradon, Milestone, even 2,4-D. All those would kill sweet clover. You'd have to go with something like Buctril, which is okay on a few weeds, but it's not going to do a great job on everything. It won't even kill thistles.
Okay, so let's just, for today's show, consider sweet clover to be a weed that you want to eliminate. What can you do? Because I already mentioned the pre's don't do a very good job.
Nope, they don't. So in soybeans, you're pretty much stuck with Roundup. That's about all you can do, and you've got to go a high rate of Roundup. The maximum labeled rate of Roundup in beans is what you need. In corn, you could use a high rate of Roundup. That would be fine, but you could also use something like Dicamba, Status. That would be the way I would go. In wheat, there are several products that will control it. Throwing a little 2,4-D in will certainly help.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week's weed, sweet clover, but stay tuned because Iron Talk is next.